Good morning, yogis. I hope everyone is doing well. I have some good news today. The Snowpack is open, and I think we're going to be able to start yoga there next week. So, if you can make it to the Snowpack, great. We'll do some social distancing and we'll try to keep some space between us, but at least we can be together in the same place. We'll also try to live stream class as well. If for some reason you're not comfortable going out to the Snowpack, then we'll try to get it to work that way too. So good news. Yay. I'm so excited to see you all, and I've missed you so much. So next week we will try yoga in person at the Snowpack. Same time. So stuff. All right, let's get started. Start on your back. Pull the knees into your chest. Just take a few breaths. Start to come onto your mat, mentally as well as physically. Using the hands, pull the knees over to the right side of the mat. Rest those knees on the floor. If the left shoulder comes up, that's okay. See if we can get the knees on the mat and maybe even pull them just a little closer to your belly. Just to kind of deepen the twist. And then that left hip, it kind of points down towards that bottom left corner of the mat. So you're kind of pressing it down and away from you. So you'll notice how that makes a difference. And then you'll also turn your belly button towards the sky. Deep breaths here. I find that some of these deep twists take some effort really to stay in. It's not easy. On your inhale, come back to center, bringing those knees into the chest once again. And separate the knees wider than the rib cage. See if you can grab the outsides of the ankles or the feet for a little happy baby here. Pulling the knees down towards your armpits and then roll the sit bones down towards the mat. They tend to lift up off the mat sometimes. So really make an effort to press the whole spine down. Deep breaths. Good. Bring the feet back together. Bring the knees back to your chest. And then bring the knees over to the left side of the mat. Again, see if you can work the knees all the way down onto the mat, pulling them close to your heart. And then that right shoulder might just lift up a little. It's fine. Really work on getting the knees down rather than the shoulder in this case. Plus, press that right hip down towards the bottom right corner of your mat. And turn the belly button towards the sky. One more deep breath here. Okay. And bring the knees back to center. Rock and roll the length of the spine. Land in Navasana, boat pose, extending the arms out in front of you, or hands can be behind you or underneath the thighs to help support. Either way, pull the belly button to the spine. Knees bent or legs straight, any of those options. Breathe. Beautiful. Cross the ankles, plant the hands in front of them, find tabletop position. We'll start with a few cat-cows here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale to curl the spine, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale to curl. Adding any additional movement here, moving with your breath. Whatever works to loosen up the body. Just listen to your own body here. Good. One more inhale and a final exhale. And we'll come back to neutral spine. Inhale, bring that right arm up overhead. Open and close the fist. Rotate the wrist to the left and to the right. And then sweep the right arm underneath the left armpit. Leave the hips high. Rest the right ear on the mat for a little bit deeper twist. And if you like, you can take that left arm overhead into the back of the waist. Make sure there's not a lot of weight in the head. Just move the hips back towards the back of the mat if that happens. And bring the left palm down, right arm reaches back up, open up to the right side of the room. And then plant that right hand, rotate the wrist to the left and to the right. And then sweep that left arm underneath the right armpit, left ear down onto the mat. And once again, if you like, bring that right arm to the back of the waist. You can roll that right shoulder back just a bit to open that heart to the right side of the room. And make sure there's not much weight on the head. Just move those hips back if that tends to. Beautiful. Lift the left arm up. And then left hand comes down. Start to tuck your toes. Bring the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Start to pedal out, shifting weight side to side. Maybe come forward into plank and hold. And then shift those hips back once again. Whatever hamstring stretches you like here. Maybe pressing one heel way down towards the mat. Or lifting up onto the toes and then pressing the heels down. On your next inhale, take a look towards the top of the mat. And exhale to make your way there. Halfway lift. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, fold belly to thighs. Reach and rise. Come all the way up to the top. Cactus the arms. You're going to turn to look to the right side of the room. And bring the belly button to stay pointing towards the front. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left side. Inhale, center. Reach the fingertips high. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant those hands, step back for a plank. Lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling for the back bend. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths. Good. Inhale, the right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale that right leg back. Bring the right knee to the right elbow. Hold. Back. Right knee, left elbow. Hold. Inhale it back. You got it. Right foot plants right between the hands. Rise up on your inhale. You got it. Bring the arms up. Press the back of the left knee towards the sky. Bring the right knee directly over the right ankle. Bring the palms to press at your heart center. Start to fold forward over that front thigh. Turning to the right. Tuck the left elbow around the right knee. Press the palms together right at your heart center. Use the knee and elbow compression to deepen that twist. You got it. Beautiful, guys. Plant the hands around the right foot. Bring the left toes to meet the right toes to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Reach and rise, inhale. Cactus those arms and turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Reach the fingertips high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank. A lower down knee plank or chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, tuck the toes. Lift the hips, find downward facing dog. Take a moment of breath here. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale it back. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale back. Left knee, right elbow. Cross underneath the body. Inhale back. You got it. Left foot plants right between the hands. Rise up. Yeah. Anjaneyasana, find the back of that right knee pressing towards the sky. Slight tilt of the hips skyward. The palms at your heart. Fold over that front thigh. Turn to the left. Tuck the right elbow around the left knee. Bring the hands right to the center of the heart. Breathe. Right toes meet the left toes at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach and rise. Come all the way up. Cactus the arms. Turn. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Fingertips reach. Exhale, fold. You got it. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back. Plank. Lower down knee plank. Or come forward onto the toes and then lower halfway on hold. Inhale. Come up to it. Upward facing dog. Thighs are lifted for upward facing dog. Arms are straight. Tops of the feet are pressing down onto the mat. Exhale, tuck the toes. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Breathe. Right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale back. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale back. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale back. Left foot plants right between the hands. Rise up. Beautiful. Press palms to the heart. Start to fold over that front thigh. Turning to the right, tuck the left elbow. You got it. Deepen that twist. Lift the belly up off the thigh. Inhale, come back to center. Bring those fingertips to reach towards the sky. And then spin that back heel down. Open it up to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Heel arch alignment. Deep bend in that front knee. Shoulders hover directly above the hips. Fingertips reaching in either direction. Good. Start to straighten that front leg. Reach the right hand back to the back of the room. Left hand can come down that left leg or to the back of the waist. Reverse Trikonasana. Beautiful, guys. Reach forward, forward, forward. And then right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Look towards that left thumb. Press the big toe ball mount on that right foot. Press it down into the mat. You got it. From the front foot with your hands. Left toes meet the right toes at the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach and rise. Come up. Cactus those arms. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Fingertips reach. Exhale, belly to thighs. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Lower down. Your choice. Chaturanga, Dandasana, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale for the back bend. Exhale, tuck the toes. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Left leg rise, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale back. Right elbow. Inhale back. Left foot plants right between the hands. Rise up on the inhale. Beautiful. Press the palms. Start to fold forward, turning to the left. Tuck that right knee. Tuck the right elbow around the left knee. You got it. Open that heart, turning to the left side of the room. Good. Rise up on the inhale. Come back to that Anjaneyasana, and then spin that back heel down. Find that Virabhadrasana, Warrior 2 pose. Heel arch alignment. Press that left knee over to the left side of the mat. Start to straighten that front leg. Reach the left hand back, right hand down or to the back of the waist, and open up that left rib cage. Beautiful. Reach the left fingertips forward, forward, forward as far as you can. And then left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. Turn and spin that heart to look at the right thumb. And barely any weight in that left hand. You got it. Frame the front foot. Right toes meet the left. Halfway lift. Fold. Reach and rise. Cactus the arms. Turn to the right. Inhale. Turn to the left. Inhale. Fingertips reach. Exhale. Fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the hands. Step back. Your choice. Lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. All right, listen for the change slightly here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg back. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, back. Right knee, left elbow. Hold. And then extend the right leg underneath the body to the left. Maybe you can spin that back heel down. Bring the left arm up. Lift the hips up. Hold. Breathe. Beautiful, guys. Plant the left hand. Bring the right leg back once again. And then the right foot plants right between the hands. Rise up on the inhale. Take a breath. Palms press at the heart. Fold over that front thigh, turning to the right. Tuck left elbow. Open the heart. Beautiful, guys. Oh, stay in that twist. Bring the left toes to meet the right toes at the top of the mat. So you're coming into a twisted chair pose. Sit those hips low. Beautiful. Fold. Heel toe the feet out towards the edges of the mat. Set those hips low. Press the palms together at your heart center. Squeeze knees to elbows, elbows into knees. And maybe you have a little gentle rock from side to side to try to get those heels on the mat. And then start to lift the heart up. So you're not closing in, you're opening up. Beautiful. Bring the fingertips to the mat, heel toe, the feet back together. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, belly to thighs. Reach and rise. Come all the way up. Cactus those arms. Turn to the right. Inhale. Turn to the left. Center, inhale. Fingertips to reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, plant those hands, step back, plank pose. Lower down, knee plank or chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Good. Left leg rise on the inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, back. Left knee, right elbow. Hold. And then extend that left leg out. Reach the right arm up. Lift the hips up. Breathe. You got it. Plant the right hand. Reach the left leg back once again. And then sweep the foot through between the hands. Rise up on your inhale. Press the palms together. Fold forward. Turn to the left. Tuck that right elbow. Open the heart to the left. Stay in the twist. Bring the right toes to meet the left toes at the top of the mat. Lower those hips. Exhale, fold belly to thighs. And then heel toe the feet out towards the edges of the mat. Sit the hips low. Press the palms. Fingertips reach to the mat, heel toe the feet back together. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Reach and rise, come all the way up. Cactus the arms, turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Fingertips reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, plant those hands, step back. Lower down your way. Inhale, back bend. Exhale. Downward facing dog, and then lower the knees, untuck the toes, find child's pose. Take a few breaths. Good. Start to press into the palms. Cross the ankles. Sit behind them. So you're in an easy seated pose here. We're going to come into a twist, but I want you to do it really slowly. So you're going to bring the left hand to the front of the right knee. The right arm reaches behind you like a second spine to help prop you up. Roll those shoulders back. Reach the sit bones down into the mat. Reach the crown of the head towards the sky. And then turn the belly button towards that right knee. And then turn the ribs to the right. And then the shoulders. And then finally, the head turns last to look over that right shoulder. Hold here. Once again, use the compression between the hand and the knee to help deepen the twist. These twists aren't easy to stay in. They take effort. And inhale, coming back to center. We'll find a few seated cat-cows here, hands on the front of the knees. Inhale, pull the heart through, drop the head back. Exhale, chin to chest, curl the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, pull the heart through. And just curl that spine. Come back to vertical spine and we'll do the other side. So that right hand comes to the left knee. The left arm reaches behind you like that second spine. Sit up tall. And then belly button first. Belly button turns to the left knee. Rib cage turns to the left. And then shoulders turn to the left. Notice this difference it makes when you do it piece by piece. And then the head is the very last thing to turn, looking over that left shoulder. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Find those cat-cows here. Inhale, heart forward, chin back. Exhale, curling the spine. Move with your breath. Just a couple more times. Good, beautiful. Bring the knees together. And we're going to come into Navasana boat pose here. So you can have the hands behind you to help support. You can have hands underneath the thighs. You can have arms out in front of you. You can have knees bent or legs straight. Either way, pull belly button to spine. Continue to breathe. Floint the toes. So it's a bit of a point, a bit of a flex. Beautiful. Bring the soles of the feet together. Grab the ankles. Sit up tall. Beautiful. Bring the knees together. Lean back on those sit bones once again. Lift the heels up. Find your options for Navasana. Hold. Slow and with control, start to lower the legs back down to the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together. Sit up tall first. And then you can start to fold over, letting the chin tuck to your chest if you like. Beautiful. Bring the knees together. Cross the ankles. Plant the hands. Step back for downward facing dog. Good. Right leg rise. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale back. Right knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Right knee to left elbow. Hold. And then extend the right leg to the left. Plant that left foot. Lift the left arm. Stack the hips. Plant the left hand. Come back up onto the left toes. Right leg high. Right foot plants right between the hands. Rise up. Inhale. Palms press at the heart center. Turn to the right. Tuck the left elbow. Bring the hands to press right at the heart. Press the back of the left knee towards the sky. You got it. Rise up on the inhale. Spin that back heel down. Find Virabhadrasana to heel arch alignment. Deep bend in the front knee. Good. Reverse Trikonasana. Right big toe maul down. Straight right leg. Left hand to the back of the waist or down the left leg. Reach the right fingertips forward, forward, forward. And then right hand down, left arm reaches towards the sky. Little to no weight in that left hand. Stay here, but move the hands so that the left hand comes to the outside of that right foot. The right arm reaches up. You're now in a twisted triangle. Press the ankle into the wrist and the wrist into the ankle. Beautiful, guys. Frame the front foot with your hands. The left toes meet the right toes at the top of the mat. Or inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach and rise. Come all the way up. Cactus the arms. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Fingertips reach. Exhale, other side. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands, step back, plank pose. Lower down knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling for your back bend. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Left leg rise, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale back. Left elbow. Inhale. Right elbow. Hold. And then extend that left leg. Stack the right hip over the left. Reach the right arm high. So fallen triangle. And then right hand down, left foot back. And then left foot plants right between the hands. Rise up. Palms press at the heart. Turn to look to the left. Tuck that right knee. Or right elbow, rather. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Spin that back heel down. Find Viratu. Reverse Trikonasana. Two straightish legs. Left arm reaches to the back of the room. Right arm down the right leg or to the back of the waist. And then left fingertips come forward, forward, forward. And then left hand comes down. Right hand reaches up. Turn to look towards that right thumb. A little no weight in that left hand because we're going to switch it. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Left hand reaches up, looking towards the left thumb now. Twisted triangle. Beautiful. Frame the front foot with your hands. Right toes meet the left toes. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach and rise. Come all the way up. Cactus those arms. Turn to the right. Inhale. Left. Inhale. Reach the fingertips up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant those hands. Step back. Lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana. Downward facing dog. And then lower the knees, untuck the toes. Forehead to the mat, child's pose. Take a couple breaths. Rise back up to a seat on your heels. Shift the hips to one side to swing the legs around. Lean back on the sit bones. Find boat pose. Point the feet. And then reach the arms over to the right side of the room like you're reaching out for a beach ball just out of your reach. The knees are to the left. Switch sides. Pull the belly button to the spine. Continue to breathe. Come on, keep moving. Slow, controlled movements from side to side. Breath by breath. How low can you get the knees? How low can you get the arms? Good. One more each side. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Grab the ankles. Sit up tall. Stretching out the core muscles, the abdominals. Good. And roll onto your back. All of this side bending and core work so that we can work on a side crow or side bakasana, Parshva Bakasana. And we're going to do it supine first, and then you'll have the option to do it on your hands, so you'll have to add the element of balance. If you choose not to do it on your hands, that's fine. You'll just do it supine once again. So pull the knees into your chest. Lift the head and shoulders up. Bring the knees over to the left. Lift the head and shoulders up a little bit more. Bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Bring the right elbow to the outside of the right hip. Lift the head and shoulders up more. Squeeze the belly. Lift and squeeze. Palms are pressed on the ceiling like that's your floor. You're in a little teeny tiny ball. It's leaning over to the left. Lift the head and shoulders up. Come on. Okay, exhale, relax, whatever that means for you, either stretching out or pulling knees into chest. Either way, head and shoulders are on the mat. All right, lift the head and shoulders up once again. Well, squeeze the knees in first. Lift the head and shoulders up. Bring the knees over to the right side. Bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Bring the left elbow to the outside of the left hip. Press the palms on the ceiling. That is your floor. Lift and squeeze. Breathe. None of these poses are helped by not breathing. I guarantee you that. Good. Inhale. Relax. Head and shoulders back on the mat. Okay. How about if we do that once more, supine, but in between we'll add a handstand, a supine handstand. So when you do this handstand, the shoulder blades will be lifted off the mat, the heels will be lifted on the mat, the core is super active. All right? Okay, so we're gonna do the right side. We're gonna bring the knees to the left first. And then we're gonna bring the knee, we're gonna do the handstand. And then we're gonna bring the knees to the right. All right, knees into your chest. Lift the head and shoulders. Knees to the left. Left elbow to right knee. Right elbow to right hip. Lift the head and shoulders. Come on. Squeeze. Beautiful. Inhale, handstand. Heels hover, shoulder blades off the mat. Squeeze the belly. Lift the heart up slightly. Good. Exhale, other side. So knees to the right, right elbow to left knee, left elbow to left hip. Squeeze, lift, squeeze. Breathe. Good. Handstand. Inhale. Lengthen. And then exhale. Release. Shoulder blades down. Heels down. Breathe. Bend the knees, bring the hands underneath the thighs, rock and roll the length of the spine. And we're going to end up in a squat position at the front of your mat. Mine wasn't very graceful. So the insides of the feet are together. Turn the knees. Oh, one option. If you want to do this on your back, once again, for the supine version, absolutely welcome to. If you want to try it on your hands, feel free. You can always bring a blanket or bolster in front of you if you feel like you're going to fall on your face. However, I'll give you a trick to not fall on your face. And that's always to look forward. So you're going to look straight ahead, even though you might be looking at the floor, but you're going to look straight ahead at the floor and not down at your toes and not down at the floor. Okay? All right. So you're in a little teeny tiny squat. Your hips are down by your heels. Your toes might be on the mat. The heels could be lifted. And then turn the knees to the left. And you're going to bring this left elbow right to the left knee. The right elbow, you're gonna plant both hands on the mat. The right elbow is gonna bend. You're not gonna touch it until you start to move forward. You'll eventually feel that the weight comes off the feet, and you made this little shelf for your arms, and you can just feel the weight shift. There is no jumping into the pose, so you're gonna try to push with your toes. Don't do that. Just a gentle shift of the weight. So try that once or twice. Again, bending the elbows, making your shelf, shifting the weight, look forward. Knees are stacked. And then come back when you're ready. Come back to that little squat, and we'll do the other side. So same thing, insides of the feet together. Bring the hands towards the mat. Turn the knees to the right. You already notice how that right elbow's already on the left knee. Like, I don't have to do much. Once I plant my hands, that left elbow will also bend, and I move forward until my left hip is on that left elbow. Try it. Maybe once or twice on this side. And then come back to that squat at the top of your mat. Bring the soles of the feet together. Come onto your behind. Maybe you press the palms down into the knees. And start to fold forward. Good. Roll back to a vertical spine. Bring the knees together and then roll onto your back. Pull the knees into your chest for just a few moments. And then keep the right knee in, extend the left leg long. Cross the right knee over the body, turning to the left, right arm and gaze comes to the right. Good. Inhale, bring that right knee back to center. Rotate the ankle, both directions. Bring the soles of both feet to the floor on the mat. Find the heels close to the butts. Bring the arms down to your sides, palms face down. Start to lift the hips, pressing into the feet. Roll the shoulders under, coming into a bridge pose. Continue to press into the feet. Continue to lift those hips high. Breathe. When you're ready, unroll the shoulders. Lower back to the mat. Pull both knees in. Keep the left knee, extend the right. Cross the left knee across the body over to the right, left arm and gaze to the left. Inhale, come back to center, rotating around the left ankle, both directions. And then both soles on the mat, heels close to the glutes. Start to press into the feet to lift the hips. Roll those shoulders under. If you like, interlace the fingers, press the knuckles towards the heels, press the wrists into the mat. Continue to press into the feet. Lift those hips up just an inch higher. And exhale, just slowly lower to the mat. Uncurl the shoulders. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. Let the knees knock together. Extend the legs long on the mat. Bring the arms overhead. See if you can grab your elbows. If not, if you can not do so without them being on the floor, then separate the arms a little bit more so that the elbows can be on the floor. And then walk the legs over to the right corner of your mat, and then walk the upper body to the top right corner of your mat so that you have a nice long line on the left side of the body. You can cross the left ankle over the right if that serves you. And you'll notice the lengthening all the way from the left ankle to the left armpit. Space between each rib. Uncross the ankles if they're crossed, and walk the legs back to center, upper body to center, and then over to the other side. The legs will follow. And again, if you like, you can cross that right ankle over the left knee to increase that lengthening and stretching of the right side body. On your inhale, uncross the ankles once again. Walk the upper body back to center and the legs back to center. Bring the arms back to your sides, palms face up. Get all the wiggles out first. Anything else your body, what movement your body needs first, do that thing. And then settle in. Tuck the shoulder blades behind the heart. Just let the body sink into and through the mat like you're melting through the floor. Yogis, start to deepen the breath. Start small movement. Broaden that movement until you find your way to either side and rest there. Press your palms into the mat. Start to rise up. Press your palms together at your heart center, slight bow of the head. Give yourself a silent thank you for getting on your mat today. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing you at the Snowpack on Saturday. Namaste. So yeah, if you weren't at the beginning of class, we're going to try to meet in person next Saturday at the Snowpack. It is open, and we are going to try to practice social distancing. If you're not comfortable, we are going to live stream that session as well. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for class. Have a good day.